Concussion lawsuits in the NFL. I'm Chandler Greer.
I'm Marquand Stout.
And I'm Bo Nunn.
Legal environment of business, Appalachian State University. Concussions. Concussions are a growing problem in not only football, but in all sports. This injury can start at a young age and show side effects later on down the road in someone's life.
A concussion is a heavy blow to the head, causing the bruising of the brain. The symptoms of a concussion are headaches, confusion, nausea, slurred speech, loss of memory, and loss of consciousness.
Every year, over 100,000 concussions occur in all levels of football, and 60% of these are from head-to-head collisions. In an impact lasting just 15 milliseconds, a player's head, on average, experiences almost 100 Gs of force, and collisions on special teams can result in forces of up to 190 Gs. In the NFL, the average speed of a head-to-head impact, the velocity of both heads combined, is 20 miles per hour, with the struck player's head decelerating 14 miles per hour. According to studies done by Sports Science's chief medical advisor, Dr. Basil Aish, this 15 millisecond impact is equivalent to getting smashed in the head with a sledgehammer. In the last 10 years, the average number of days a concussed player is out has more than doubled, and even improved helmet technology is only able to reduce an 80 G impact to 40 Gs, still several times when an F-16 pilot experiences, and more than enough to cause a concussion or neck fracture. For Sports Science on ESPN, I'm John Brinkus.
Lawsuits. Since concussions have grown to be such a problem in the NFL and no real solution has been found, players and former players are suing the NFL.
More than 4,500 former players have filed lawsuits against the NFL, mostly for the reason of fraud for its handling against concussions.
The NFL has created a $765 million organization to counter the allegations of poor concussion research, neglect of proper concussion protocol, and cures to several symptoms.
NFL goes to court. Under the NFL settlement, individual awards would be capped at $5 million for men with Alzheimer's disease, $4 million for those diagnosed after their deaths with a brain condition called CTE, and $3 million for players with dementia.
As of June 1st, 2013, there are more than 4,800 named player plaintiffs in the 242 concussion-related lawsuits, including the players' spouses. There are more than 5,800 plaintiffs total.
There were a total of 3 judges that served on the court. One lawyer represented the whole Players Association, which consisted of nearly 5,000 players filing lawsuits. The court's decision included a promise by the NFL to pay an unlimited amount for players with severe neurological conditions. It was significantly flawed because retirees with other medical problems would receive no money.
Scholarly. Spencer Anderson is a JD MBA candidate at the University of Iowa. Spencer's paper was focusing on the dangers of concussions and providing an overview of current concussion research. A comparison of how the NFL and NCAA have responded to long-term health implications of post-concussion syndrome is discussed.
Clark Belote is a JD candidate at T.C. Williams School of Law at the University of Richmond. Clark wanted the judicial panel on multi-district litigation. He issued an order consolidating several lawsuits against the NFL.
NFL's reaction to concussions. The NFL has founded the Heads Up program that teaches football teams from college to Pee Wee how to properly tackle. This ensures safe tackling techniques and provides a less chance of injury. Former and current players are involved in this movement to make football a safer game.
The NFL and college has reformed their rules when it comes to tackling. Any hits to the head or leading with the head will result in a penalty and possibility of ejection.
The NFL ran into a major problem with the concussions in 2012. From this result, the NFL reinstated new hitting rules, improved tackling techniques, and new equipment.
Safer game of football. In the year 2012, the NFL reported 261 concussions around the league. 228 concussions were reported in 2013. New rules and protocol was instituted, and in 2014, the NFL concussion count went down by 25%. There were only 123 concussions in the NFL last year. The goal of the NFL is to decrease that number even more in 2015.
Conclusion. Concussions cost the NFL a settlement of $765 million. This is a massive number, even in such a wealthy organization like the NFL. This settlement of $765 million comes straight out of the pocket of the NFL. The NFL has insurance called the Neurological Care Program that covers current and former NFL players from all head and neck injuries. There is nearly an insurance that covers all parts of the body and all types of injuries. The most common treatment practice is the concussion head injury facility. In 2013, the NFL passed the Burt Bell retirement plan that covers former NFL players and their families from health complications.